What's up, everybody? Today we're going to unbox and build a sealed 1993 G.I. Joe Cobra Detonator. Let's get into it. Alright, taking a look at this boxed 1993 detonator. Still has the KB Toys sticker for $15.99. All the labels are in great shape. 9 flag points. Here's the back of the box. You can see the figure. And now we're going to break the seals. Get the sucker open. And for some reason the tray's in this box upside down. All right. Just gotta get it out. There it is. Terrifying Lasers of Destruction brochure. I love these little brochures. C-Ray. Pentor and his air chariot. Carrying cases. And create a Cobra. Pretty cool. And there's the ordering form. There's a Steel Brigade. Nerf darts. Another Nerf dart. There's the main body. Now, for some reason, this was already kind of put together. Some of the tabs were already pushed in. There's all the wheels. There's the handle assembly. Pew, pew, pew. Main gun. And the bumpers and guns, etc. And there's the bellows hose. It's got some kind of schmutz all over it. And then there's the Nitro Viper. Yeah, pretty cool. And here's another brochure. Collect them all, Battle Core. Now take a look at this. Some Mega Marines. And this caught my eye. Look at the armor bot. Look at how different it looks from the actual production armor bot. Look at the colors on it, where the antennas are. It's almost completely different. Because that's what an armor bot looks like. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. And then stickers. They're not the super cheapo paper stickers. And then here's the instructions. There's the blueprint. Which with the larger vehicles, you would find the blueprints are part of the instructions, because the instructions are so large.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
Alright, so I got that vehicle taken apart. I don't know why the main body was already put together. This is the bellows and the bellows tube. Front bumper goes in like this. But we got to put the teeth on the bumper. There you go. Snap it in there. Small tab, small hole. And then it just sits in like that. Now we got to get this bellows assembly put together, and this thing's a little bit tricky because it has to go through that hole right there. if you don't get the bellows put together properly, it's not going to launch correctly because this thing works off of positive pressure. And then I just knocked the bumper off. Whatever. And this tube is a really tight fit because, again, you need to have that positive pressure for it to work. You got to make sure it works. And it works. And then I got to put the bumper back on, whatever. And then the handle assembly. Just fits down through the top of the vehicle like that. And you got to put the actual plunger on the handle. This vehicle's really sturdy. A lot of these, they're very tight fits. So you'll notice I keep moving my hands off camera because I need the leverage. There you go. Then we have to fit the bellows tube through that hole in the side of the vehicle. And you got to be really careful with that orange tip. There it is. The tube just kind of hangs out like that for right now. Make sure it's good and tight. This is the main feature of this vehicle, so you got to pay really close attention. Just make sure we snap the body together without pinching anything. Don't want to disconnect that tube on accident. This thing is a super tight fit. That's what she said. Yet again, I got to pull it off camera. So I need the leverage. There you go. Just make sure all the tabs are tabbed down. Test the bellows. See the resistance on it. Now we're going to do the gun mount assembly. So the rear gunner's position uses these gears. It's not super difficult, but it's a little tricky because you got to line everything up with the teeth. And they snap down, but they do kind of float. So the little gear goes here in the middle. Make sure it just spins freely. Like that. This is the actual gun mount. It's not really hard to get it in. You just got to make sure that you line the teeth up correctly. Otherwise, it won't seat properly. Work the gears so they line up. Kind of like that. And again, I need the leverage. Ta-da! See? And they work together. And then that's the actual gunner's position. And same, you just got to line up the gears. But you need to make sure everything's facing in the same direction, because the gun moves in tandem with the gunner's seat. See, like that. So whatever clock direction the gun is facing, the gunner's facing as well. Which I actually thought this was a really cool addition to this vehicle. And then we got to put the pew-pew! Put the gun on. And it just kind of sits like this. So it pegs in there. Again, leverage. Because this thing's pretty tight. Everything in this vehicle is really tight. There it is. Rear gunner assembly. just turns like this. Yeah, really cool. And then these are kind of the claws that hold down the Nerf darts, the spare Nerf darts, and you just gotta tab them in on the sides here. And that thing was hard to get in. You have to maintain like positive pressure on the back and then kind of bend the front tab. And we'll just put the other side on. Sort of have to tab it and then push in and down. Boop. Just like that. All right, moving along. Front gunner position. Just tabs right down in here, like that. Coming together. Now the rear bumper actually has grooves in it. It just kind of snaps in like that. There's a couple of tabs on the underside of the body of the vehicle. Again, it requires a lot of leverage to get it in there. And there it is. You can foot peg a bunch of figures on the back of the vehicle. Time for the pew pew. And then it's got the grooves for the ratchet. And then that's where the hose goes. And then this is going to take a second. You got to connect the hose and then put it into the body of the vehicle. There we go. Just got to make sure that there's a good seal on that hose. You want it seated as far down as possible. It's still not too much of a radial bend. There's a good ratchet on this gun. Check the seal. Make sure it's nice and tight. Time for some wheels. This is pretty standard fare. Just pop them on. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wheels, wheels, wheels. There you go. Nerf dart time. Putting these on the vehicle before I put the stickers on them, because the way that you have to slide the Nerf dart in through that clamp like that, you'll actually hit the stickers. And then if you see the holes in the front of the gun, when you slide the dart down, it actually pushes air back through the bellows. That's how you kind of recock the pressure in the bellows. It doesn't just self-inflate. Now our vehicle is built. Sticker time. Again, I used my tweezers and Q-tip method. You can see the Nitro Viper in the driver's seat in his baggie because I didn't want to lose his weapon. I did the same thing with my Blockbuster and wind chill figure. There it is, 100% complete. This is a really awesome vehicle, and I'm glad I actually bought a box one. Ta-da! Well, there you go. I hope you had as much fun watching it as I did building it. Have an awesome day.
Okay, ma'am.